The leg on this mahogany dresser looked like a dog had a personal vendetta. Today I'm showing you exactly how I repaired it using two-part Bondo, including why this took multiple layers and how to make sanding way less miserable. This is part 2 of refinishing a mahogany tallboy I picked up as part of a set. In part 1, I tried using some old two-part epoxy wood filler, but it never fully cured. It turns out two-part epoxy can go bad. Over time, the chemicals break down, and once that happens, it just won't harden no matter how well you mix it. Lesson learned. So I grabbed my 5-in-1 tool and removed all that old epoxy, digging out every nook and crevice until I was back to solid wood. Once everything was clean, I went back to my usual repair material, two-part hardening Bondo. To rebuild the edge, I clamped a wooden slat right next to the leg. That gave me a hard stop so I could get a clean, square angle. For mixing and spreading, I use popsicle sticks. I have a lifetime supply left over from my kids' craft era, so they've been repurposed. I filled all the chips, holes, and bite marks, enough to fill the damage, but not so much that sanding wood would become a personality trait. After about 8 minutes before the Bondo fully hardened, I went in with a sharp putty knife and shaved down the thicker areas. This isn't an exact science, just don't go below the plane you're trying to fix. Once it fully dried, I used my orbital sander and sanded everything flush, paying attention to all the angles and making sure the corners stayed crisp. Then I removed the wooden shim and sanded the underside as well. Some of the missing chunks were pretty deep, so after sanding, I could see a few low spots where the Bondo and wood weren't perfectly level. So I went in with a second layer. This time I added a wood shim to the underside and applied another generous coat of Bondo. After it dried, I sanded again using a relatively higher grit so I didn't remove too much material and focused on keeping tight, clean edges all the way around. Even after all of that, there were still a few tiny areas that weren't quite level. So yes, I did another third light layer. Building Bondo in layers is completely normal, especially with deep damage. If you don't get it perfect in one pass, you're not doing it wrong. After this third round, everything was finally flush, clean, and solid. With all the patching done, it was finally time for stain. I applied a pre-stained wood conditioner, not shown here, and then used American walnut stain. The goal was to keep the warmth of the wood without pushing the deep red tones too far. I applied one coat to the drawer and the top of the dresser, let it dry, then gave it a light sanding. After that, I finished with wipe-on polyurethane using a sponge brush on the top drawer and the top. And that's it for part 2. Come back for part 3 to see how the whole piece comes together. My name is Meg, and I show you practical tips for refinishing and flipping furniture. Be sure to hit the follow button for more.